Ọtụtụ ọbụla dịka nwa afọ Igbo ịbụ, dịka onye ọdịnala Igbo ịbụ, enwere ihe ndị ị kwesịrị ịdị na-eme ga na-enyere onwe gị aka, iji na-enyere onwe gị aka ka ị wee nwee ike kwado ụbọchị gị otu ọ ga-esi wee gaa. Ndị oyibo si that na the way you lay your bed, you lie on it. Your day begins when you wake up. From your waking up, you should begin to plan how your day will go. Ị na-esonyere m na nkụzi a, biko na-apịnye aka na share button. Dịka nwa afọ Igbo ịbụ, ịlarụsị ụra n'ụtụtụ tete, chọrọ mmiri, maybe banye n'ime your bedroom, ikuru mmiri, ịkwa aka ụtụtụ. Ịkwa aka ụtụtụ a ga-enyere gị aka iwepụsị ya ụchụ na ọrụ akwụ dị gị n'ahụ. The major thing na-adị eme na mmadụ na-enwewe setback bụ ụchụ. Cluster of negative energies. Biko na-apịara m aka na share button na-atụsi ozi. Cluster of negative energies. So it will blow your light. Agba among that na every human being is a light carrier. We are light beings. Mana ụchụ. Ọrụ akwụ negative energies. Akọrị n'ihe ndị ọzọ. Ọgbọnuke. All these things they cluster around your light. And your life is good, is beautiful to the extent that your light, your inner light, keeps shining. As your light is being dimmed by a cluster of negative energies, your life becomes gloomy. That is the reason you cannot talk about ordering your day the way it should go without talking about banishing of negative energy. Because now piano can share button. Invite people to listen to this message, please. Every morning, as you wake up from bed, remember that you have just explored realms in your sleep. You have come in contact with energies. You have exchanged energies with other energies. You have to detoxify yourself so that the negative energy, the bad energies that you have accumulated, as you sleep, you accumulate both positive and negative energies, good and bad energies. So that you don't allow the bad energies that you have accumulated to pollute your day. Onya mere bịa, isi n'ụla teta, chọọ mmiri, kwa aka ụtụtụ, saa ilu gị, gbuchaa ọnụ gị, saa ụkwụ gị, ma ọ bụ na ị ga-ekuru mmiri, saa ahụ completely. Bathing is my first ritual in every day. Bathing itself is ritual, and it should be the first ritual of every conscious soul. But if you cannot do whole bathing, at least wash your hands, wash your face, rinse your mouth, wash your feet. These points, these areas that you have to wash, your major point of contact with the outside energy, your face, your hands, these are symbolic. Your mouth that you used to communicate, your feet that you used to travel, used to go about. Wash off whatever contamination, whatever bad energy that does not support your purpose. You wash them off. Water is the best cleansing element ever known in all spiritual circle. I didn't say you should add anything to the water. Just water as it is. That's number one. Igbo na-akpọ ya ịkwa aka ụtụtụ. Biko nyere m aka na-atụsa dịsa ozi. After that, onye na-akpa ife ahụ? Ka ihe ị chọrọ? Na nwa bucket dị ebe a, jekwu my brother ka abịa na-ahazi ọrụ ọfụma biko. Abịa na ebe a awa m isi, gakwuda my brother. So, after this ịkwa aka ụtụtụ, the next one ga-abụzi chọrọ ose ọjị, were ya wee jụchasịa alụ gị. Ihe anụnwa bụ ose ọjị. Emepego m nke emepe. Cheta na ndị Igbo omenala, ọ na-abụ anyị chọọ imepe ose ọjị, anyị wefe ya n'azụ. You don't look at it while opening it. Ịghọtago? Iwefe ya n'azụ, iwe gbapee ya. Maka na ose ọjị bụ dịka esi azụ were aba ọgụ. Ịgbapee ya iwere ofu mkpụrụ, just one seed. One seed or 3 seed or 4 seed or 5 or 7 seed. Ono ọbụla sọrọ gị mana ofu na ada adịrị more convenient. I just take it one like this and I use it to cleanse myself. I cleanse myself by using this one seed in my hand like this. You are seeing it, huh? I use it to touch all over of my body. I use it to touch my body. I use it to touch my body, my hairs, every part of my body. I touch myself. I touch myself. I touch myself. Down to my feet. Down to my feet. And then I wave it around my head 4 times, anti-clockwise. You see the movement I'm making, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise. That is going against the movement of clock. That is anti-clockwise. Movement of clock is like this. Movement of clock. If a clock on it moves from 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. But anti-clockwise is moving from 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3. You see that motion? That is anti-clockwise. That is natural movement of energy. Energy don't move like this. Natural energy don't move like this. A natural energy don't move clockwise, but moves anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise is freedom energy, freedom movement, freedom. But clockwise is time, entanglement. You gotta go. So you wave it around your head anti-clockwise 4 times, and then you throw it away. While throwing away the alligator pepper, please help me to share this message. You should dispose that alligator pepper that you have used. Throw it where you know, you are sure you are not going to cross within the next 24 hours. Alligator peppers, as small as and tiny as the seed is, once you have used it to cleanse yourself with intention, remember, it's not just the action, but the intention behind the action. That is what matters. I don't know if you understand. If I just take a seed of rose surgery and begin to touch it on my body, and then without the intention that I am doing this to free myself from any negative energy, to cleanse myself, without that intention, your action is not defined. So you do it with the intention of cleansing yourself, of removing negative energy. As tiny as that rose surgery is so powerful. Once you use it to cleanse yourself, it is no longer healthy for you to step on it. It is no longer healthy for you to eat it. So you don't eat the soil that you have used to cleanse your body yourself. Neither do you step on it. If you step on it, you have taken back what you have taken out. A multiple fold. So it's not healthy. So you throw it away where you know you are not going to step on within the next 24 hours. After doing that, now comes to the ritual of charging your day. All these rituals are contributing to charging your day with positive energy. But the third part, the third action to charge your day after after cleansing with those surgery is after you have thrown away that surgery you used to cleanse yourself. Now go back to that surgery. Take out like 4 pieces or 7 pieces or 9 pieces or 14 pieces or 21 pieces. Just take it. Any number you are taking, give it the meaning you want. I don't know if you understand. Because your intention is what assigns roles and direction. Your intention with your mind. Any number you are taking, assign it the role you want. So let it be unique to you. It must not necessarily be aligned with general rule. Like if you go ask some people on social media, they will tell you different meaning about 4, about 7, about 9, about 14, about 21, about 3, about 11, and all that. You hear various versions of meanings. Now, after hearing all those versions, what is your own version? Remember, Ezinwa Anaedo definition of religion. What did I say religion is? Ezinwa Anaedo have said that religion is simply Mr. Okeke, Ezinwa Anaedo, sharing in the experience of another man. That is simply what religion is. No matter what the experience is. That is religion. But spirituality to Ezinwa Anaedo is when Ezinwa Anaedo shares in his own experience and everything. It's not dependent on the version of other people. It's not dependent on the opinion of other people. It's not dependent on the experiences of other people. That is spirituality. So when I do something and what I do flow from my spirit, is informed by my spirit, that is spirituality. But when I do something and what I do is inspired by what one man says or what another man does, that is simply religion. For instance, in the Christian, there is no Christian in the world today that can say that he have experienced Christ or that he experienced Christ as in one-on-one. There is no Christian that will say that he have experienced God There's no Christian that can tell me that ihe where there in the Bible that he or she have experienced it one-on-one. Number one, you are being told of Jesus by another man that claimed to have experienced him. You are being told that this Jesus was born. You were not there where he was born. You are being told that this Jesus was crucified for your sins. You were not there where he was crucified. So all these beliefs, which are experiences that you gathered from other people's opinion, from other people's experiences, not your own personal experience. That makes it religion. You are reading the Bible, written not by you, but by another man, other men. It's religion. The same thing with you, an ordinary person. When what you do is solely dependent on what another man did, when what you know, experience, what you, not even experience, when what you know and do is dependent on what ndị nna nna gị fa meru, ife ndị nna nna gị fa kwuru, or when ofe na-agọ is dependent, you are just reciting the mantra that you heard from another man. What you are doing is religion. It's not flowing from your spirit. In Akajiọfọ, you are verbatim reciting, maybe only one dibia posted online, his some pattern of Akajiọfọ. Go on way, you wake up here verbatim. You wear walunzo na aka bido na recite if any na ho nya ukwu. Number one, that thing you are saying is not flowing from within you. It's not original to you. It's not original to you. And because it's not original to you, the connectivity between what you say, and your spirit is not there. It's not linked. Normally, in your Akajiọfọ, there should be strong connection between what you say and your own spirit. But when you are simply reciting what you hear from another man, without making it concrete in yourself, then religion, and you should be careful, because religion can never be 100% true. Like in Doka, all those things there na akwụkwọ nsọ ma ọ bụrụ forbidden book, if on body akwụkwọ nsọ forbidden book, that you recite, that you believe that a man called Jesus was born, that this same Jesus is God, that this same Jesus was crucified and he rose from the dead, and you are defending it with your blood. Jesus died for your sin. Jesus, were you there? You were not there. So when something is not flowing from your personal experience, then you should be careful about it. If you did not experience, the knowledge is not from within you. So, like I was saying, pick or search any number you want, but let that number you are selecting make personal meaning to you. It's either you choose 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 21, and all that. Stand at the entrance of your door, or the major entrance to your house. Stand there with that surge in your mouth. Stand up. Now, don't chew that surge yet. Don't swallow it and don't spit it out. That surge garden on. You will bless your day. Bless your day with that surge. Make declaration into the day. Speak to the day. If Lucy follow that day, visualize it like an energy standing before you. A formless energy standing before you. For you to make form out of it. With your declaration, make a form out of the energy of that day. Please help me to share this message. With that also urge in your mouth, make declaration. Making the declaration is making a form out of the day's energy that presents itself to you. So that you don't just live your day by ifechi for them. Living your day by the dictates of other people. Live your day by your own dictate. Below that also urge no. Kwolona mbata begi. Stand facing the entrance to your house and speak. Pronounce your name. Pronounce your name. What is your name? Pronounce your name in full. Holding that osage in your mouth. I love to pronounce my name with osage in my mouth. Do you know the reason? Osage is a very powerful seed. O nwere ife Igbo fụrụ n'osage wee kwuo sị na osage anaghị eme anya ụla. Igbo kwukwazịrị sị that na osage anaghị eje ije ifele. These two mantras, osage adịghị eme anya ụla, osage adịghị eje ije ifele. Holding on to these two. The reason I like holding osage in my mouth and pronouncing my name is that my name is what represents me in human and in spirit. Human beings know me by my name. Spirits also know me by my name. Ebe ọbụla mmadụ na-akpa nkata maka Ezinwa Anaedo, they will be calling my name. Anybody that is blessing me will be pronouncing my name. Anybody that is cursing me will be calling my name. Anybody that loves me, that sends emotional energy to me, have my name in their hearts. And so I like holding osage in my mouth and pronouncing my name. I see it as the best way of blessing my whole being. Having osage in my mouth while pronouncing my name, number one, it cleanses my whole being. Osage is a cleansing element. That's number one. Number two, it awakens my spirit from slumber. Any part of me that is slumbering will instantly awake when I have osage in my mouth and pronounce my name. Maka na Igbo kwuru sị, osage adịghị eje ọgụ ife, osage adịghị eme anya ụla. Ọ dịghị eme anya ụla. So if there is any slumbering part of Ezinwa Anaedo, with that osage in my mouth and pronouncing my name, it awakes. Ịmara otu ọnụ o si abụ na mmadụ kpọlara n'afa gị ozugbo, you gain consciousness, you look, who just called me? Do you understand? And then, osage adịghị eje ije ifele. That no osage mkpụ n'ọnụ wee kpọọ afa m, my name that represents my whole being. I am actually telling the entire forces of the universe that I shall never be known for anything shame. Ifele, No man menatam. And having no surgery in my mouth while pronouncing my name cancels any form of bad energy triggered in my own name by any means. Remember I told you, any human being that is blessing me is going to call out my name, is going to do that with my name. And any human being that is cursing me is also going to call my name. Having no surgery in my mouth while I pronounce my name frees the entire being of Ezinwa Anaedo from any entanglement, from any whatever you call it or juju. Call it any ocho, any negativity projected by any human being. Having no surgery in your mouth and pronouncing any word, that word issue from your mouth like fire and is setting free from any entanglement. That is why I like having no surgery in my mouth, that in the morning. And when pronouncing my name, I pronounce my name in full. Every name that Ezinwa is known with. I even pronounce my English name because someone in the year were man Patrick Collins. I pronounce it. Do you understand? Any identity with which people know me, Akajiọfọ Ezinwa, I pronounce it. Because when one week when then I'm on half a move Ezinwa Anaedo, or one if I do a man more back Akajiọfọ Ezinwa. So any name that represents me, I pronounce it. And then I begin to bless that name. Please help me to share this message. I begin to bless that name. I begin to cast spell of protection over that name, my name. And I begin to speak into the day. Nagiwashi bushita ata buolie, shita ata buolie, the name of today. Afa shita ata anwa buolie. Ginwa bushiolie. Nega amala mama. Tata anwa buolie. If I do to again, madam, if I do to again, madam, if I do to again, madam. You order your day. Don't live by chance. Don't live your life by Ifechi Fotel. Don't live your life by Ifeonyo Ozokulu. Don't live your life without planning, without taking charge. So after making all those declarations, I now chew those pieces of osage in my mouth. I chew them. Ntachaya, mbupia. Just facing that direction of entrance to my house, because the entrance to your house is the direction of energy flow. Agamo name channels for energy flow. A universal channel of energy flow, which is the east. The east direction. That is universal. Another channel of energy flow, but entrance to your house or entrance to your room. The entrance to the universe, to the world of Bogini, the east direction. So facing that channel of energy flow, I shoot your surgeon. I make all those declarations. I shoot your surgeon, and then I spit it out 4 times. Spitting it out 4 times is like sending forth my spoken words to go and bear fruit and return. Because any energy you give out eventually returns to you. Any energy you give out have no other destination in the world, in the universe, other than you. Make sure you always give out the energy you want to receive. Because any energy you give out eventually so come back to you. If you are the type that like cursing people, I curse you to death. You shall never make it in life. Because of this thing you do me, you shall suffer. you shall die. After giving out those energies, remember, they have no other destination in the world other than to return to their creator. You are their creator. They will go and still come back to you. They will go and accomplish what you send them to accomplish. And eventually, they will still find their way back to their home, back to their creator, which is you. So, mara ife ị na-ekwu. Mara echiche ị na-eche. Echiche ọbụla ị chere, you are giving out energy. Your visualizations, your thoughts, you are giving out energy. And those energy you are giving out, just know one thing. Any energy you give out, whether by way of emotion, emotional feelings, whether by way of thoughts, whether by way of spoken words, whether by way of action, those energy, their final destination is still you. If you are not careful in life, you will be destroyed by your own devices. If you want to change your life, just change the energies you give out. If you want to change your life, if you want to change your experiences, begin to change the energies you give out. Because those energy you give out are still the energy that come back to you. And why coming back to you? They don't just come back. Energy send it out. Energy send it out when you just this size. Just this size. Mboga shiata. Ogeru size, yeah. You gave out this size of energy. Mboga anashiata back to you. It will be this size. Why? The reason is that the universe is abundantly fruitful. And the like species attract themselves. That energy you give out, as you send it out, it will be gathering its likes. It was another call, it was other call to a good organa agadas in the oya, in the pack here. They will be building mass block of energy of its kind. If you give out light, that light, back to you. We call better light, then a candle. Mbogana shiata back to you, or na shiata or deka as big as the sun. As big, organa attract EBA, now multiply, now expand. Mbogana shiata, you need a boom, obviously a little bomb. So you should be careful. The determinant of what people experience in life is what they give out. The universe is always abundantly fruitful. And let me tell you, every second of your day, you are sowing energy. You are sending out energy. As you are receiving the one you have sent out, you are giving out another. That is the circle of motion that sustains existence. As you are giving, you are receiving. As you are giving, constantly, even now you are watching me. Even as you are watching me, can you just pause now and come to consciousness of what you are thinking now? What are you thinking? You know, people are not always conscious of their thoughts. And let me tell you, about 70% of the energy that people give out that returns to them but their thoughts. Thought and visualization. The energy people give out by words are just few. The energy that people give out by their actions are just small. But greater, about 70 to 80% of the energy you give out every day. Human being is always thinking. Your brain, your mind is always transmitting. Always transmitting. Onya merunja ade kuzi about meditation. about spiritual exercises that give you conscious control over your thoughts, conscious awareness over what you think, to take charge and to order them in the way that serves your purpose. Because it is those energies that people give out without knowing it that return to them as uke, as amosu, as obonuke, as ihe nseke. The person's life will be filled with miseries, failures. Ona achonye na-eme dibia gbara m afa ka mmara mmụọ na-eme m, dibia gbara m afa ka mmara onye na-eme m, obunweghị onye ọzọ na-eme gị. What you gave out is what came back to you. And when you give negativities out, they gather themselves. Negativity you gave out is just like this. Ona ka ọha. Ona shiatawa oho na. Whether you give out good or evil, small like this, opwa, oje na shiata. Nekwasa izia. The universe is always saying yes to anything you give out. Yes. Yes. Or that say no. Nke ọ bụla inyere ya ọnalụ gị, ọ multiply ya obushi atara gị azụ. This is the principle that governs existence. Ibu onye ukwu, ibu onye nta, mara mma ijọrọ njọ, imele ego, imere ego, no matter your status in life, it does not respect it. It happens to every human being. The quality of your thought determines the quality of the life you live. So, etasia do soji, you spit it out 4 times. And then you may now go about your other activity like a golfer. Imesizie, iwetezie nzu, oji, na ihe ndị ọzọ. Iwe nwezie morning communion with ezumezu gị. That is a golfer. Iburuzie chi n'ala. Iwe weptezie efele ọjị gị, ọkwa nzu gị and all that. Igbokuzie chi gị n'ala gị na fai. Gị na fe oriko. Igwasi afọ okwu. After that, you go about your day business. One, if you live your life like this, it got chopata. A lot of things will begin to change about you in your life. You will begin to see that you are in charge. No be few. Ezinwa Anaedo na-akwu okwu. Ana m ekwu with so much confidence. So onye kpara one day wee na-asị m Ezinwa na egechalụ ife m kwuru in one of my teaching. Na mụ na-asị with all confidence that no one aka ife mmadụ mere n'ụwa that can affect me. Whether m onye agwọrọ ọgwụ ma na ọgwọ ha ọgwụ. The person was now like, Ezinwa, does it mean that na nwere ndagbu iyi? Nsi ya na ọnwa akwa ndagbu iyi nwere. Ndagbu iyi nwere bụ my consciousness. That is my ultimate ndagbu iyi. Any other. It is what I permit that can come to me. Makashika na agbago. It is the only thing that Ezinwa permits in his life that can come to him. If I don't permit it, it cannot come to me. Even if the whole world is sending it to me, it cannot come. It cannot penetrate. Do you understand? So, even if someone is somewhere calling my name, na agwọ Ezinwa na ọma ndịrị gị na mma, Ezinwa na ịma nga n'iru, Ezinwa na ị ga-ame nka, Ezinwa onye okwucha. Those things will still remain with the person there. Ebe ahụ ọ wele eme, ọma ngafe there. Do you understand? Because onye okwukọrịcha ya, it is not what the person is saying that matters to me, but what am I saying about myself? What energy am I giving out? Nwanne, onye ahụ nọ na-eme that nonsense. If I give out an energy that is synonymous with that nonsense onye ahụ na-eme, it will attract. That energy I give out, ọ na-chi atawa, it will merge with nke ahụ onye ahụ merụ, and also God gather others from the universe. Owena shiata na mona shiatazie or they multiplied. But Ezinwa Anaedo is always careful not to give out such energy that I don't want to receive. So when I give energy that does not align with that nonsense, it cannot come to me. That is just about it. It is just my consciousness. Because I live my life by my own dictate, not by the dictate of other men. So when Ezinwa is telling you in all certainty and the confidence that no so who one in our war we make them, that it can never work. It is not as if as a matter of fact, all 1 naira, all 50 kobo, do you understand? What others say and do does not determine what happened to me. What happened to me is dependent on what I want, what the energy I give out. If I turn a mad go, oh, wow, when I run n'isi gị malụ nọ nke kọsụrụ ya. If somebody ọ bụrụ na mmadụ mere gị juju gwọrọ gị ọgwụ a wee na-arụ ọrụ n'isi gị true, do not blame the person, blame yourself. If you did not give out the energy that is homogeneous with that ọgwụ ahụ onye ahụ gwọrọ, it cannot penetrate. Ọgwụ ahụ gwọchakwa ya nya na ya anọrọ. Or will energy infertility, exercise infertility. In our the only thing a man with the key make or walk one more but no your better is a positive prayer, positive thoughts, positive feelings towards me. When you send forth positive feelings towards Ezinwa Anaedo, do you know what will happen? The positive energy I give out, we automatically attract with nke he sender. Attract with nke also send. It will keep gathering its like in the whole universe. And at the end, they return to me multiplied. Onya many where you keep bele hoana. You will keep bele hoana. The manifestation of a bela that is just this size will be like this. The manifestation of a berry belum that is just like this size in my life will be like this. The reason is that the berry belum is homogeneous, synonymous with the energy I myself give out. It's not only applicable to Ezinwa Anaedo, it happens to every human being. It has a principle that governs existence. So it does not apply to me because I'm more dibia, but I'm more special person. No, it has a principle that applies to every human being, irrespective of who you are. Onya men Ezinwa Anaedo believe no. That is reason Ezinwa Anaedo believe na amusu na atam. Amusu na atam. Kedu ebe ko yotanunku. Is it not the energy I give her that the amusu will merge with to get at me? If I don't give her the energy that is equal with the energy of the amusu, how can the amusu penetrate? Makono ole ebe amusu ye feba oto. Egotago. That is just a principle of life. So well, buddy, I have to stop here. Able a follower of Ezinwa Anaedo, and in just 3 months, your life can never remain the same. I keep telling you, whether my DB or whether my DB or your life cannot remain the same if you apply the principles I teach. Even dibia working for you. Dibia working for you, what does it mean? Dibia na alụ gị ọrụ na ekpere gị ezigbo ekpere. Dibia na achụrụ gị aja na ewere ife na-enye mmụọ na asị mmụọ biko nya gọzie gị. Ọ bụla but nwanne All our dibia na cannot bear any fruit if the energy you give out does not match with the bela who dibia na ekpere. Among me now what he neko. Maka people that keep complaining, expend the millions na one day dibi wakalu la chapa no one can na fifi and when negante. Where the error lies is in the energy you give out. If the energy you give out does not match with inkedibia ne give out, it cannot get to you. The sole determinant of your life is you, not Dibia, not your mother, not your father, not any human being, not your wife, not your husband, not your child. It is you. Maka na gị na di gị abụla ofuchi, gị na nwunye gị abụla ofuchi, gị na nne gị abụla ofuchi, gị na nna gị abụla ofuchi, gị na nwanne gị nwoke, nwanne gị nwaanyị abụla ofuchi, gị na ọyị gị nwoke, ọyị gị nwaanyị abụla ofuchi, gị na nwa gị abụla ofuchi. Ụwa bụ onye na chi ya. Ịghọtago? The only human being in the world that determine what happened to you is you. So na dibịa alụrụ gị ọrụ ifuru ife na ndụ gị. Ịtakwa dibịa ọtata onwe gị. I am not saying this that na ndị dibịa mmadụ kwụzie ụgwọ na ga-arụ ya to your own perfection. You know, ị ga-arụ ya to your own perfection. Kaba alụfụ na ị deliver. Chụọ aja ọfụma otu o kwesịrị. But ihe na-agbazi gị bụ that na the impact, the product, the result of all the dibia is still dependent on you. It's dependent on you. I will go myself right. If raising man there na if for a fact. I could not gum the level of nchuaja. Asem dibia gbara m afa ka mama aja nchụrụ agara aga. Why? Because na job na nchụrụ will necessarily bear me fruit. A job na nchụrụ will surely come back to me in positive ways. Whether my nyere dibia ego ka ọ chụọrọ m aja, awụ m dibia ana m anọkọta nye dibia ibe m ego ka ọ lụọrọ m ọrụ ka ọ chụọrọ m aja dị ka ọ dị. Once you hear that dibia that money, if any need from that dibia bụ gbam na elu ọna dị ọrụ ma ọ bụ na erubeghị ma ọ gbam mbọsị ị ga-arị ya. Nwopụrụ ya anya. Ihe need from the dibia maybe let and chat here, hello, have you done the work? Or say yes, I've done it. Boom, ọgwụ. Any drum gị we send about my evidence na elu ọrụ. In a send dream evidence. If any chala with the evidence. What am I doing with the evidence you are sending me? In the nail or say video from beginning to end. Send there. Is it the matter video? The video is not what I want. You have done it. Boom, thank you. And I keep living my life. Because omelenu emelana. Ozi ezila nwụrụ ọkụ. Oge riri enigbe alụ. And ọ ga na shiata back to me. One, grow in the spirit, grow in consciousness, so that certain things will not be disturbing you anymore. Even if the whole world around you, they are crumbling, you stand firm. That is the ultimate spirituality, spiritual maturity. Let me stop here, please. Ezinwa Anaedo ka ọnụ na-afọ. Cheta na every nkwa anyị na-eme saraka na obi ya, nkwa saraka nde mmiri. Ma n'ime inwe ike iso na ya saraka hunyere ya mmụọ ọbụla ị chọrọ. You can dedicate it to your chi, to any mmụọ ọbụla ị chọrọ, to ndị otu gị, to nwunye mmiri gị, to di mmiri gị, to ndị isi ebe nna gị, to mmụọ ọbụla ị chọrọ. Ọkwanụ mmụọ ị chọrọ imerụ saraka specifically like na ị chọrọ igburu chi gị anụ, ime ka mmadụ ma ndị isi ma ọ bụ agwụ gị ma ọ bụ nke a ma nke ọzọ ma mmụọ sochi ime ka mmadụ. Ọkwanụ aja ndị ọzọ ị chọrọ ka a chụọrụ gị, ị chọrọ ka akparị gị bụ mmiri. Udo dị mee ka mmadụ, ị chọrọ ka agbarụ gị afa, ana m agbakwa afa tata bụ orie. Nji ewepụta obere ohere maka ịgba afa. Just obere ohere. Few hours. maka ịgba afa tata ndọ n'ụtụtụ. And onwe ihe ọzọ ịchọ ka emerụ gị. Ịchọ counseling, spiritual counseling. Ịma agbara m ọnụ, many people, the only reason that they think they need dibia bụ gbaa afa. But dibia, that is not just dibia. Enwere dibia bụ dibia. Just ihe ọ nọ na ya bụ bịa ka mgbarụ gị afa lụọ ọrụ gị ọrụ. Ka mgbarụ gị afa lụọ ọrụ gị ọrụ. Adachi ọrụ gị aja ma ọgwụ ọrụ gị ọgwụ. Mana enweziri dibia bụ, I don't know how to say it. I am a spiritual counselor, not just a dibia. Ga-agbarụ gị afa lụọ ọrụ gị ọrụ. I am such a dibia that can tell you things, the way to live your life, and you will achieve the best. I am even already doing it in my teachings, like in Kanya Paraketa. So dibia dekwa. Man, always some people that now when they think of dibia, the only thing they think of going to dibia bo baafa neni ife check ife. Unfortunately, many people's problem gets more compounded by this baafa neni ife check ife. The more na agbaro afa, the more na enenelu gi ife, the more na check gi ife, the more your problem expands. Unfortunately, people don't think of any other thing while going to dibia apart from that. It's very unfortunate. If she said I'm Kwasala Kaina Everyone, chat me on WhatsApp 08032477868. Share this message, please. My name is Ezinwa Anaedo. I come for the total restoration of ordinary men and neighbor. Thank you.